Hi, it's Mike from Pro Tools Expert, and we're down at BVE, and we're on the Nugen audio stand, and I'm joined by Paul Tapper from Nugen. And Paul, we've got a few new toys to look at.
Yes, well, we're previewing our forthcoming update to the Loudness Toolkit, taking it to version 2, which is going to be a major update for all three components of the toolkit.
So the toolkit is Vis-LM,
Yeah,
ISL,
ISL, and LM Correct.
Yeah.
So Vis-LM, the real-time loudness meter, ISL, the true peak limiter, and LM Correct, the quick fix loudness tool. So what I want to show you today, I've got on screen a little sneaky preview of ISL2, but what I really want to talk about today is LM Correct 2, which is getting some major feature increases for April NAB this year.
So that's when you're hoping to have these new
Not hoping
versions
we
out.
will have it out.
Oh, you heard it here.
Yeah. So LM Correct 2 has the existing functionality of LM Correct 1. You can even cut down the interface to
Because that's
make it
smaller than I would
simplified
normally
for you.
expect.
Yes, and you can correct, obviously, quick fix. It's a lot faster in real time. Works as a standalone application, or as I'm showing it here, as an audio suite plugin within Pro Tools or within Avid Media Composer. But it'll automatically read and then correct for loudness your final mixdown file. So as well as correcting true peak maximum and integrated program loudness and short-term loudness, new for LM Correct 2 is the ability to correct for both integrated program and short-term at the same time. So this is a new feature.
And presumably that's all to do with this new R128 2014 revision, which says for short-form content, ads, promos, trails, that we mustn't go beyond either 8 LU for momentary or 5 LU for short-term. Either or is now the sort of, again, to help people stop people from cheating on
Yes.
on the adverts.
Quite really loud.
Yes.
Yes, I mean that new supplement from R128 is to target that, but already several territories in Europe are specifying that kind of requirement.
Yes, because France have been doing it for quite a
France
while,
has been
haven't
doing
they?
it for a while, yeah. I think Germany's been doing it as well. And it's also a recommendation in the DPP guidance.
Yeah, for here
So,
in the UK.
LM Correct 2 allows you to automatically hit those two targets. So that's great for if you've got some material that you're happy with the sound of, but there's just a bit which is too loud. You can either go back and remix it or fix it automatically. But where it's really going to come into its own is for repurposing material. Maybe you've already got a mix that you're happy with the sound of, but you need to deliver it to a territory which requires that now. Well, this is a way of automatically fixing that when you haven't got the budget to do it by hand.
And so we've now also got this dynamics option.
Yeah, well that's how we're achieving this short-term or momentary loudness correction at the same time as integrated program loudness. So this is using our server-side technology, which has been used by broadcasters for repurposing.
Yeah, so that's the
material.
LMB batch processing tool.
Also new in LM Correct 2 is an optional extra, which is for targeting LRA, loudness range. So this is a measure of the loudness range of long-form material. You shouldn't use it for short-form, but it's, again, specified by some territories, and it's something which more and more broadcasters are adding into their specification.
So that people are adding in a maximum LRA.
Yeah. It's broadcasters realising that loudness can be used not just for improving the overall level, but the customer experience by getting the loudness range appropriate for the playout. And you can use this technology for repurposing material.
Well, yeah, because if you're going to take a drama, I mean, obviously, you know, the classic case is the film scenario where you've got a situation where you're taking a film and putting it on television, the need to reduce the dynamic range, but presumably you can take this on, say, a TV drama, which is going to be repurposed for mobile delivery.
Absolutely, yes. I mean, what we found is that if you try and correct the loudness range for a cinema, theatre audio track, then the action sequences push down the dialogue in the mix. If you use a compressor, you lose all of the impact of the action sequences. So this algorithm's been developed to overcome those difficulties and ensure that you get a really nice mix, which is appropriate for that playout context.
So guaranteed for delivery in April?
Yes. Well, LM Correct 2 is pretty much done.
As we can see, yeah. Brilliant. Well, thank you very much for your time. Much appreciated. This has been Mike Thornton from Pro Tools Expert at BVE.